It is 2 a.m. The house is entirely quiet, but inside your mind it feels like rush hour. You are staring at the ceiling, watching thoughts loop endlessly, from tomorrow's tasks to past regrets. If you are lying awake right now, feeling the heavy weight of a restless mind, you are not alone. This midnight spin, it is not a failure of your faith. It is simply your body trying to protect you. Neuroscience tells us about a tiny almond-shaped part of your brain called the amygdala, your internal alarm system. When the sun goes down and the distractions of the day fade away, this alarm system can become overly sensitive. In the silence, the amygdala searches for threats, and when it cannot find any, it starts creating them from your worries. It pumps cortisol into your system, making your heart beat faster, convincing you that you must solve everything right now. But here is the beautiful truth. You do not have to solve anything tonight. The night was designed for rest. God knew the human mind would struggle to power down. He knew the darkness could feel overwhelming and loud. That is why he gave us Psalm 4 verse 8, a gentle anchor to hold on to when the mind drifts. Let these words wash over you, slowly. In peace I will both lay myself down and sleep. For you, Yahweh alone, make me live in safety. Hear that again. You are in absolute safety. Right now, at this exact moment, there is no immediate danger. You are safe, held, and deeply loved. Let us take a slow, deep breath together, signaling to your alarm system that it is safe to turn off. As you exhale, imagine the physical tension leaving your shoulders. Your brain is listening to your body. When you lie still, another part of your brain activates. Scientists call it the default mode network. It is the network responsible for mind wandering. During the day, it helps you solve problems. But at night, without tasks to focus on, it loops through your worries, playing them repeatedly. You cannot simply tell this network to stop. The harder you try not to think, the louder it gets. Instead, you have to give it a new anchor, a place of absolute safety to rest its attention. Thousands of years before brain science, the prophet Isaiah revealed how to calm this endless looping. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3 says, "You will keep whoever's mind is steadfast in perfect peace, because he trusts in you." Notice the word steadfast. It means fixed, anchored, leaning entirely on him. When you fix your thoughts on God's nature, the default mode network shifts. The chaotic loops begin to straighten. Your mind stops wandering into tomorrow's fears because it is tethered to the creator of tomorrow. So tonight, we are not going to fight the racing thoughts. We are simply going to redirect them. Every time your mind wanders back to your to-do list, gently, without judgment, bring it back to his presence. Imagine his peace, not as an abstract idea, but as a heavy, warm blanket covering your mind. Breathe in his grace. Breathe out your exhaustion. You are entering a sacred space of rest. Your body was beautifully created with a built-in reset button, designed to bring you back to a state of peace. Science calls it the vagus nerve, a delicate, powerful pathway running all the way from your brain down into your heart. This nerve is constantly listening to the rhythm of your breathing, waiting to know if you are truly safe tonight. When you choose to take a very long, slow exhale, it sends a powerful biological signal straight to your brain. It is a signal that the emergency is completely over. The anxious fight or flight response finally powers down and rests. But this is not merely modern biology. This is an intentional, intelligent, and deeply divine design from your creator. In Psalm 46, verse 10, God gives us a gentle yet profound command. Be still and know that I am God. The original Hebrew word used for still literally translates to let go or to completely slacken your tight grip. You see, you cannot hold on to heavy physical tension and experience deep spiritual surrender at the exact same time. So let us practice this letting go together. Take a very slow, quiet breath in through your nose right now, and let your exhale be much longer than your inhale. Slowly release the air and release your grip on tomorrow. As you breathe out into the quiet night, whisper this in your mind. I am letting go of my control. I am slackening my grip on my worries, because the creator of the universe is holding everything securely together. Notice your heart rate beginning to slow down. Your physical body is quietly obeying the spiritual truth you are speaking. Your nervous system is finally calming down. Your weary soul is resting. You are safe and you are perfectly still. Even as your body relaxes, your mind might still be quietly holding on to the weight of tomorrow. In neuroscience, this is the burden of your working memory, located in your prefrontal cortex. It acts like a chalkboard, trying to keep every unresolved problem written down so you won't forget. To truly sleep, you must practice what psychologists call cognitive offloading. You have to empty the board. God invites you to do exactly this, not by figuring it out, but by handing it over. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7 says, casting all your worries on him, because he cares for you. Notice the word casting. It is a deliberate physical act of throwing. You are not meant to carry tomorrow's burdens in your bed tonight. They are too heavy. Imagine gathering every task, every fear, and every unfinished conversation from your day and placing them into the capable, massive hands of your Creator. He does not sleep. As you mentally hand them over, the heavy load in your brain's working memory physically begins to clear. The prefrontal cortex can finally power down. The chalkboard is wiped clean by His grace. Jesus reminds us in Matthew 6, therefore do not be anxious for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Tomorrow is already in His hands. So right now, gently open your hands on your bed as a sign of complete surrender. As your hands rest gently open, there is one more beautiful mechanism God designed within your mind. Our brains have a natural tendency to focus on the negative. What went wrong today, or what might fail tomorrow? Psychologists call this the negativity bias. It is a survival instinct, keeping you alert to potential dangers. In the absolute safety of your bed, this instinct becomes a heavy thief of peace and rest. The beautiful antidote to this biological loop is found in Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving. Gratitude is not just a polite prayer, it is a neurological interrupt switch. When you consciously thank God for a specific blessing, you force your brain to scan for the good. This simple act of gratitude instantly shifts your attention away from the brain's threat detection center. So right now, in the absolute quiet of this room, think of just one simple thing you are grateful for. A warm cup of coffee, a kind word, or simply the soft pillow beneath your weary head. Hold that tiny blessing in your mind. Let it glow slowly like a small, warm candle in the dark. As you do, you activate His profound promise. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. It stands as an invisible shield over you. Your heart is safely guarded. Your mind is securely guarded. You can fully let go and rest now. As you drift deeper into sleep, your brain is not completely turning off. It is simply shifting gears. In neuroscience, this beautiful nighttime process is known as memory consolidation. Your brain is sorting through the day. While you rest, your mind takes the very last things you focused on and weaves them into long-term storage. This means the piece you choose to focus on right now is literally rewiring your brain for tomorrow. So tonight, let us feed your mind with eternal truth. Let us wrap your thoughts in a weighted blanket of Scripture. We turn to the timeless comfort of Psalm 23, a psalm written by a shepherd who knew the dark valleys. Listen closely to the gentle rhythm of these ancient words. Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall lack nothing. Let that truth settle into your chest. Because He is leading you, you have absolutely everything you need tonight. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He doesn't just invite you to rest, He creates the perfect place for it. Imagine a quiet, lush valley, a place completely isolated from the noise of the world, guarded by your shepherd. He leads me beside still waters. Notice the stillness. There are no crashing waves here, no rushing currents, just perfectly calm, mirror-like water, a reflection of the profound peace He is offering your nervous system right now. And then the most beautiful, comforting promise for a weary mind in the middle of the night, He restores my soul. Let that word sink deeply into your physical body, restores. He is repairing what the anxious day has broken. Your soul is being gently restored right now, breath by breath, in the absolute safety of His loving presence. As you rest in this deep, quiet stillness, God is doing something miraculous inside your physical body. Science has discovered a hidden, beautiful network in the brain called the glymphatic system. It is a microscopic cleansing process that only fully activates when you surrender to deep sleep. A clear, purifying wave gently washes through your brain tissue, moving rhythmically with your breath. It literally clears away the cellular waste and the toxic buildup caused by the stress of yesterday. Your creator beautifully designed your body to physically wash your mind while you rest in his arms. This incredible biological process is a perfect physical reflection of a deep, eternal spiritual truth. In Lamentations chapter 3, verses 22 and 23, we are given a profound and gentle promise. Listen to these words. Yahweh's loving kindnesses indeed never cease, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. His mercies for you are completely new. Every single morning, your brain is literally washed clean of yesterday's physical exhaustion and mental fog. And at the exact same time, your soul is washed clean by his unending, unfailing grace. You do not have to carry the mistakes, the worries, or the heavy burdens of today into tomorrow. They are being cleared away right now. As you sleep, you are being completely renewed. Rest deeply in this cleansing peace. Tomorrow is an entirely blank page held securely by God. As you rest peacefully in the dark, your brain is doing the quiet work of construction. Every time you choose to trust God instead of worrying, you are physically building a new road. Science calls this neuroplasticity. Your brain actually changes its physical shape based entirely on what you focus on. The Apostle Paul described this incredible biological reality over 2,000 years ago, long before brain scans. In Romans chapter 12, verse 2, he writes, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Renewal is not just a spiritual metaphor, it is a literal, physical rewiring of your nervous system. For years, anxiety might have been a wide, familiar highway in your mind, a path easy to travel. But tonight, by choosing to rest in his peace, you are letting that old, dark road overgrow, and you are paving a brand new, beautiful, golden pathway of unwavering trust for tomorrow. Neurologists say that neurons that fire together, wire together. By resting in his word, you wire for hope. This is exactly why Philippians chapter 4, verse 8 instructs us so carefully about our attention. Whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, think about these things. You are doing that right now. Simply by lying here, listening to truth, and resting your body, you are transforming your mind. You are quietly building a secure sanctuary of peace for your future. Sleep deeply now, knowing that the heavy lifting is completely finished. You are entirely safe in him. As the night deepens, your physical body enters its most profound state of recovery. Your cortisol levels, the stress hormones that kept you on edge, have finally dropped away. Your parasympathetic nervous system is now completely in charge, whispering to every single cell that all is well. And in this vulnerable state of deep sleep, you are never left unguarded. Psalm 121 reminds us of a beautiful eternal reality about the nature of our God. It says, "He who watches over you will not slumber. He will neither slumber nor sleep." God does not need to sleep. He is standing watch over your mind, your heart, and your home. Because he is awake, you are completely free to rest. You can release all defense. Let the words of Proverbs chapter 3, verse 24 be your final anchor for tonight. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be incredibly sweet. Even now, your subconscious mind is highly receptive. It is absorbing these promises like water into dry soil. While your body sleeps, your mind is being completely saturated with the truth of his unconditional love. There is no more work to do today. No more problems left to solve. The day is officially closed. You are entirely hidden in the shadow of his wings. Rest now, deeply and completely. The creator of the universe is actively holding the world together tonight, so you do not have to. Your mind is renewing, your body is healing, your spirit is anchored in unchanging truth. Every system in your body is working exactly as God designed it to work right now, resting. There is nothing required of you until the sun comes up. Just breathe and be held. Tomorrow will bring its own grace. But tonight, this very moment, belongs completely to peace. Let these words be the final gentle whisper over your resting mind. I am with you always. Rest now in the shadow of the Almighty. Sleep deeply. You are safe. Good night. This content is for spiritual encouragement and educational purposes, not a substitute for professional medical or psychological advice. If you struggle with chronic anxiety or severe insomnia, please reach out to a healthcare professional.